Alright, we're back again.
Yeah, America.
After like 10 seconds.
I haven't seen the side of you before. I really like.
I like you being obsessed with the past. I really do.
Well, I don't think she's obsessed.
She thinks too much about it, and I don't think that's healthy.
I don't think it's too much. As much as I enjoy our playful banter, this made me for a really nice change of pace.
If she always thinks about the happy memories in the past, then she never has anything. I'm gonna be happy now.
Well, I think she doesn't constantly think about it, and I think she's sad for different reasons.
She's sad for a lot of reasons.
Besides, I always like talking to you.
Thank you, Vito. I worry about, well...
Sorry, people are always going to enjoy being your friend, even if you're not super chipper all the time. It's okay, seriously. Just be yourself. Don't hide anything.
You know, I kind of wish you didn't start immediately so you could get water. Because, you know, I've just been, like, coughing the entire video, the first one.
You can go get it now. I'm still reading my lines. I'll be here. Don't you worry. Reach over and squeeze her hand, smiling reassuringly.
I like that you thought I could get downstairs and get water in 10 seconds. It takes 10 seconds for it to fill. You know, we go just face.
Sorry, noticeably fidgets, looking rather uneasy about something. What's wrong?
Actually, there is something I could tell you. I don't know if it's a good idea, though.
Yes, share. My heart starts to race as a million questions start whizzing around my head. Is this about Fairy Tale, her behavior on Friday? Some other secret that's coming right out of the blue?
See, I'm gay.
Or perhaps something else entirely.
I'm not into you that way.
Sayori.
The truth is,
If disappointment ever had a sound, it would sound like a ringing phone.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! No!
Dude!
No!
Okay.
Why don't you have your phone on silent? No!
Okay.
Ah.
Fucking. Fuck!
MC, why? Why?
Sayori was about to admit she was depressed to
or at least
Jerk V2 or something along those lines.
And then his phone goes off.
Fucking cock blocking piece.
Because he didn't. His phone blocked him because you didn't put it on silent.
Can I kill him? I want to kill him. Can I kill him? I want to kill him.
Every time we talk to this fucker, we talk as him.
I want to kill him.
Yeah.
Can I kill him?
Take a pick out of my hair. You can stab him with that.
Yay. No, wait.
I was like, yeah, let me stab the camera that I bought.
Yes.
I mean, sorry, not that you bought. I bought.
Camera?
Camera, yep, camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very futuristic camera right there.
The camera that doesn't show anything.
It just does audio. With a groan, I fumble into my pocket, glaring at the offending object as if it knows it's responsible for ruining such a moment.
It's the camera, there's no camera.
It's my mother. I haven't spoken to her in a long time. In fact, the last time we spoke was before I joined the literature club.
Yo, Bob, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to...
I'm really sorry, Sayori. I'm going to have to take this. Strange smile is on her face. She shakes her head.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Damn it! So close! And this was Act 1 and she was gonna admit something.
I think this was more like Act 2 now. Cause
I don't know.
This is Act 2.
Hi, Mom. Haven't spoken to you in a while. Hope you've been good, bitch.
Okay, maybe it is an Act 2.
Jorg V2, sorry it's been so long. Work has been so hectic over the past few weeks.
And you tell us right now to call.
And there I was thinking you've forgotten about me.
What a fucking coincidence.
Don't be silly. I'll always worry about you. I know, Mom. It was just a joke. Ah, you and your sarcasm. You must have gotten that from your father.
Wow, you sound like so sarcastic. You totally want to talk to your fake mother.
How have you been anyway? Are you eating well, exercising daily, drinking lots of wa? Whoa, slow down. I've been doing just fine.
Just fine.
I've actually joined our club. Oh, wow, that's wonderful. What kind of club is it?
I want to join you
Literature.
on this. Yeah.
Funnily enough, poems and stuff. Sarah told me about it, and she's the vice president.
She's right next to me. She told she's depressed, and you ruined it.
I hope you stick with it. Yeah, I don't think the girls would forgive me if I left. Haha. Girls, you said. Uh-oh. Anyway, now's not really a great time as I'm just chilling with Sayori. You know, is at that part you used to always take us to. Oh, you were with Sayori. How's she doing? Well, we're having a catch-up session. Actually, she's not changed too much. Anyway, can I call you back later? Kind of cutting her off right now. Of course, I have the evening off so we can talk then, okay? Sure thing.
Bye.
Before I go,
Bye.
You are remembering to eat, right? I roll my eyes before realizing she can't
You
see
sound
that.
so
Yes,
enthusiastic.
Mom, of course
right
I'm
now.
remembering to eat. What am I, going on a fast or something? Or do ya think I'm 5?
You are
I could
5!
see Sayori giggling out of the corner of my eye. If I were you, I'd be more concerned about Sayori. Lazy girls can't even get out of bed.
Shut the fuck up! No!
I grin as I see her laugh turn into a childish frown. Oh, stop teasing her, Jerry 2. You are so mean to her sometimes. Geez, you sound like her. Anyway, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye,
Okay, love
bye,
you,
bye,
bitch.
bye,
Fuck
bye.
you.
And his mom's fault. It's his fault when I put it on silent.
I hate them both.
Yeah. Like mother, like son.
I took my phone away and turned back to Sayori. Sorry about that. Had no idea she'd call.
It's okay. You haven't spoke to her in a while, so it's nice to hear you talking again. You haven't spoken
Yeah,
to me in
I
6
loved
years.
it. I loved
years.
it. Yeah.
6
yeah.
years.
Mhm.
6 years.
Anyway, what were you saying? You wanted to tell me something, and now you're not going to tell me. Sayori isn't sitting down by the tree anymore. She's standing up and looks ready to go.
Don't leave! Don't leave! No! Oh, don't worry about that.
Damn it!
You gotta leave. What do you mean?
It was something very important. Don't lie.
The most important thing that you would ever hear, V2, when you blow it. It's nothing important.
You sure? It seemed kind of serious.
It's okay. Kinda hungry anyway. Can we start by a cafe on the way back?
You literally just had a popsicle.
Well, you know, they say I want something to drink, not
And
something
what-
to eat, you fuck.
And what would that be?
The phrase is a clear example that what matters is on the inside.
Stare at her. What does that even have to do with anything?
It's about food.
You know what? Let's just go and get you whatever you want. We'll be here for a while if I try to understand what goes on in Sayori's head.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't want to be here no more. We're not even 7 minutes
Retard.
in. We're not even 10 minutes in.
One tasty lunchtime meal later, Sayori's appetite is finally sated. It's getting to the late afternoon at this point. Hey Sayori, not that I didn't enjoy today, but I think I'm gonna have to call it there. There's a mountain of homework I haven't even started that's due on Monday, and I don't think Sakurai is gonna be happy with me if it's late. Hmm? Oh.
Hmm? Oh, man.
Her face still has traces of chocolate all over it. She hastily attempts to wipe it off.
Oh, that's okay. I probably should do the same.
We've reached my house. Okay, well, I'll see you on Monday then. Have a good one. She waves cheerfully.
Bye, V2. Thanks again for today.
No worries. Sorry I ruined it with the phone call.
Oh, my throat is, and I hate constantly feeling like I have to burp when the nun comes. Yuck! You didn't. It's okay.
Except you did. I wish I could spend the rest of the day with her, but unfortunately my procrastination has caught up with me.
Just do it in the morning.
What a fun
wake
evening
up at
this
5
will
in the
be.
morning. Just wake up at 5 in the morning. Act 2.
I wanna.
Past, present, and future.
Ah. Oh, blue. I like
I
it.
mean, yeah, Sayori blue,
Oops.
Yuri purple.
As the
That's
sound of my
what you
alarm makes its unwelcome presence in my bedroom, I can't help but wonder.
What day?
Do I even need an education? I could totally just become a video game streamer.
I can totally just become a YouTuber.
Reluctantly,
That's one, maybe not, but I can totally just be a
I
YouTuber.
sit up and stretch. I just hope I don't run into any of those pricks who ruined our festival. Not to mention, I hope they aren't giving any of the club members any flack. Especially Sayori. ... At least Sakurai is cool.
I made like a little triangle.
Surprisingly, Sayori is already there by the time I arrived.
Good morning.
Give her a mockingly suspicious look. You know, for someone who sleeps in a lot, you sure are a chipper in the mornings.
Hey, am I not allowed to be happy?
Of course you are, Sayori. Ready for another super exciting, totally not boring day at school?
Ready as I'll ever be. How about you?
It could be worse, I guess. I'm enjoying history a lot, actually. Sakurai is a really good teacher.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. I'm saying that 'cause I remember you saying, like, hi and bye.
That's a complete sentence.
We're pretty lucky to have him, aren't we?
Definitely. I didn't think anyone could top Makoto last year, but Sakurai somehow managed to pull it off. I guess it helps that history is a decent subject. Yeah, I love war and death. It's fun.
I'm not a fan of that. Not because of the war and death, but because I'm not a super fan. I'm a math dude, even though a lot of people don't like math. Probably because I'm good at it. always prefer those kinds of subjects myself, too.
What do you mean?
You know, Japanese, history, anything that isn't math. Or physics, which probably involves math.
Still not much of a science kind of girl, huh?
Nope.
Didn't think so. You were always better than me when it came to the more creative subjects, though. Looking back, when we helped each other out with our homework, I guess we covered each other's weaknesses, huh?
Don't you love when you talk to your friend, the only thing you talk about is about the past?
Well, they did just
I know.
come off a 6-year hiatus.
But come on, man.
They gotta catch up on 6 years. That's
you
a
can
lot.
catch up in club as well. I mean, also, it's like, yo, what have you been doing during review 2? Oh, I've just been in my home.
Well, they're walking to school. What else are they supposed to do?
I know, but like, he doesn't fucking do much. He's a lazy bum. You know? And Sayori's not really saying anything at all. There's like, yo, I know your subjects, you know mine. What are we doing? Alright? I remember we used to do on each other's work too. You had in that science homework once, and you didn't realize I'd drawn a bunch of animals all over it.
Her laughs as the schoolroom's in sight. Her giggles, coupled with a sudden remembrance of that silly memory, causes a warm feeling to wash over me.
Like it's hot.
I had totally forgotten about that. My science teacher, on the other hand, well, let's just say he didn't expect a bunch of cats, rabbits, and dogs to be on that worksheet. Well, we were learning about evolution. So
You're learning about the ring alarm.
So I guess your drawing all those animals was fitting, right?
Of course! It totally wasn't me just getting my revenge from you blowing off that planet's prank.
Oh, that was something I'll never forget. You mean the Uranus joke? The fact that Sayori can't help but giggle when she hears the name is testimony to how she's truly a child at heart.
Face. Yes.
I grin at her, although she initially tries to pout. She can never hold an angry face, even when she's joking. But back when we were first learning about the solar system, I heard about what was so funny about Uranus from a classmate of mine. Sayori, being blissfully ignorant at the time, asked me what was so funny about the planet's name. Told her to ask her mother how Uranus was looking, and she actually did. Oh God.
How Uranus?
Distinctly, I can remember being in utter hysterics when her mother was both parts confused and stern with her daughter for apparently asking such a rude question. Definitely one of my little personal victories. Come on, you have to admit we got each other good. Anyway, I'll catch you at lunchtime. See ya.
Bye.
As I make my way over to my classroom, the typical school scene greets me. Students of varying ages making their way to wherever they need to be, no doubt bracing themselves for the drag that is Monday morning.
Hey, I feel the vibrations in the ground with you doing that with your toe.
Wow. The sounds of chattering and laughter
I'm a sensitive
fill the atmosphere as I spot a few familiar faces. Occasionally, a teacher admonishes a laggy student, no doubt reminding them to not be late for homeroom. Inside my classroom, I peer through the window. There's a few of my classmates there already. Sakurai himself looks like he's only just arrived. Ah, Jurig V2. Good morning. How was your weekend? Morning, sir. Not bad, not bad. Haven't woken up that early on a Saturday for a while, so I figured I'd make the most of it. Wouldn't you believe me? Would you believe me if I told you I spent it enjoying the outdoors and getting homework done? There's a mischievous twinkle in Sakurai's eye as he answers. Why, Jurig V2? Of course I would. After all, given your impeccable history with handing in homework on time, I would be hard-pressed not to. On the topic of handing homework in time, one of my classmates noticeably fidgets. I'm willing to bet he hasn't done last week's assignment. Granted, there may have been one or two times where I was guilty of the very same thing. At least Sakurai is fairly relaxed about missing the odd deadline. I checked the clock hanging on the wall. It's almost time to start, and a few last-minute stragglers hurriedly make their way in. Most people are here at this point. Sakurai is sitting by his desk, pen between his fingers and a thoughtful look on his face. Imrai hurriedly makes her way past the door and into her seat next to me.
Emma!
Kind of ironic how she's on the track team, yet still the last one in, which Sakurai picks up on. Ah, Emmy. He leans back in his chair as Emmy looks up at him with an as innocent a face as she can muster.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can never pick a voice, so it's just gonna be my voice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How is it that a member of the school's track team is the slowest one to arrive? Light chuckles fill the room. Sakurai's banter with his students is always amusing.
Yo, why you late for class? You're supposed to be fast. Well, not technically late, am I? It's you.
Oh yeah,
you.
she does have a point, sir.
Because we were arguing about who we gonna pick, and you're like, yo, I want them black hair, twin tail, and you're like, I'm like, fine. See? Even the class rep is on my side. Respect.
Come on, Shiori. What happened to respecting authority? I'm not the one who makes the rules, sir. As if on cue, the bell rings a moment after Amy slips into her seat. Cutting it pretty close. Now that everyone is here, let's get started. Now, believe me when I say that the First World War is one of the most interesting things you'll ever study in school, although your science teachers may beg to differ. So, a conflict involving nations from all across the world, continent to continent.
Some dude got shot, and then
with soldiers as well as civilians involved in the fighting. It truly changed the geopolitical climate for many of the combatants involved. As he talks, his trademark enthusiasm shines through. It's almost like he was born to be a teacher.
You sound so enthusiastic when you read.
Now, can anyone tell me the year it started? Bonus points if you can explain how it began. Australian dude shot someone. Because assassination and shit. And before anyone asks, no, bonus points does not mean exemption from homework for a week. Can't help but smile to myself after hearing the mixture of groans and laughs from the class. Maybe Monday morning won't be so boring after all. And skip. The rest of the lesson passed by fairly quickly. Fuck you!
And fuck you.
The rest of the lesson passed by fairly quickly, and before I know it, it's lunchtime.
I like that he says this is his favorite class, but like, it's still like, yo,
Ooh.
maybe it won't be so boring.
No. You know I hate people.
So we've seen this background once before.
I haven't.
Yes, we have.
Or at least I don't remember it.
Yuri, bad ending. We're looking for Yuri. We're looking for Yuri, and we saw this.
Oh.
You're looking a bit livelier.
Sakurai has that effect on me. Or us.
Only me. I'm the only one who gets excited when I see him. I think I may be in love with him. But that's weird.
We're also learning.
Ah!
We're also learning about the First World War, which is pretty interesting.
You're right. Fuck, it is. Oh. Ah. Although it's so sad thinking about how those soldiers who died. Such horrible ways too. Ah. Just crying.
Damn. For sure, they were hoping it would be a war to end all wars.
And then the second war happened.
Yet 20 years later, they were at it again. Anyway, how was your morning? What subject did you have?
Physics. In the morning. Sure, me too, that's so unfair. We should have a subject I enjoy on a Monday morning.
Sleeping isn't a subject, though.
Hey! I like Japanese too, you know. Japanese, history, even stuff like English. Those subjects where I can express myself a bit more.
You know, given how you're in a literature club, it all makes sense now. As in, why you prefer subjects like Japanese, more creative subjects where you can write stories, poems, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's because it's easier. Plus, I don't think I'll ever need to work out the area of a triangle in real life. But I really hope not. Rest stuff that I learned about in Japanese helps with writing poems. Or, you know, speaking Japanese. Although I don't think the teacher was happy when she found me trying to write a poem in her class. But it's not my fault, right?
Looks at me with puppy dog eyes, and in that moment it hits me just how adorable Sayori
Just
can
now.
be. With those big blue eyes, it's impossible to say no to her. And wait a minute, where's this coming from?
What do you mean, where's it going?
Huh? Yeah, no, definitely not your fault. Anyway, what's that you got?
He's thinking too much.
I mush it to the food in front of her. It's fairly obvious what she's eating, but I need a quick change of topic to cover whatever it was that just came over me.
Pain! Constant pain. Why are you in pain, Jordan? Ugh. You mean this? It's a cinnamon bun. Delicious. Mmm.
Sorry, I couldn't get a word of that, but I'm guessing you're enjoying it, huh? She loudly gulps down the sugary delight.
Sorry. Yeah, it's so yummy. Do you want to try some?
Can't hurt. She tears off a piece and reaches forward. I'm struck by how soft and warm her hands are.
You're touching the hands?
It's only a brief
You're
moment
supposed to take the food, not
of
the hand.
contact, but it's enough to ignite that weird, warm feeling within. Snap out of it. I pop it into my mouth and savor the sweet taste filling my taste buds. Remind me to get some of my own.
I'm planning on actually snacking on these during class that afternoon. Also, why are you holding my hand for 10 minutes? Just kind of spacing out a bit. You okay? That's one way of getting me through a boring school day.
Well, if it works, it works. It's like that the alarm rings, signifying the end of the lunch break. Back to it, I guess. Waving goodbye to Sayori, we make our respective ways back to our classrooms.
I'd be surfing on this thing.
Another day, another lesson. Thankfully, it's Friday, meaning that... Oh, wow, we skipped, like...
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Thankfully,
Monday
meaning
afternoon.
the tempting allure of the weekend beckons. Just one more day to sit through. Sakurai explains the origins of the war. My mind can't help but drift away. Who was it who decided we should have 5 working days, but only 2 days off? Man, that seems mildly unfair if you ask me. 4-day week and 3-day weekend sounds so much better.
But nothing will get done. How are we able to advance so fast if we don't work all the time?
I know Sayori would definitely agree. Probably not Monica though, given how hard she works. Speaking of Sayori, I wonder what she's up to. I've noticed that she's been on my mind a little more than usual, even when I was at home just playing video games in an effort to procrastinate on my homework. Knowing her, she's probably doodling instead of paying attention.
Like what he's not doodling, but he definitely ain't paying attention.
Then again, I'm daydreaming myself.
Exactly.
I guess shorter attention spans are something we both suffer from. It's a little on the warm side in here anyway. And Sakurai wouldn't mind too much if I spaced out, right?
Why would a teacher not care about you?
Spending more time with Sayori recently has made me think.
Fuck. My eye. You're shining light on my flashback. Dad. Whoa, we got a dad now?
Damn. Hey, Jurek V2.
Horror.
Don't run too far off ahead. Sorry, Daddy. I just want to play. Such a ball of energy, aren't you? Don't worry. Your dad and I will keep an eye on you. Oh, and here's some money. Buy something from the ice cream truck. Would you like us to come with you?
Come on, sport.
No, it's okay. I'm a big boy now, remember? Of course, darling. How could we ever forget? Dad grins as he reaches out to affectionately ruffle my hair. Of course you are, son. Now go out there and have fun.
Yo, just go out like 5, 6. Go to the ice cream truck alone. They totally won't get you.
I barely hear him as I take off, bound toward the ice cream truck.
Oh, this is the first meeting Sayori, isn't it?
Yep. As I'm lining up, my mind runs crazy at the thought of all the different flavors and choices. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, mint. It's great. The line shuffles forward, and I dig into my pockets and bring out the money.
How did you reach puberty at 6?
Huh?
I reached puberty at 6.
Well, no, I think they were just like, they just wanted to be friends.
I'm talking about how your voice is exactly the fucking same.
No, I was like doing this, but I forgot. They've given me more than I need for the ice cream. Awesome.
Like they said you forgot, and then you're still speaking like that.
That means I can get more than one. Well, this is inside his head.
Yeah, but you think he sounds like an adult in his head?
I quickly look around me, trying to spot my parents. They're sitting on a bench, chatting away. They won't notice. Oh yeah, this is the best day ever.
I'm gonna sneak away from my parents. Yeah.
Well, no, he's gonna buy more than one ice cream.
Oh yeah, with the money.
Because for some reason they gave him more than enough for some dumbass reason. Huh? Who's this?
It's because look at that.
Thumbnail.
Oh, everything's a thumbnail. I can just make a fucking thumbnail.
Standing to the left of me is a young girl. She's looking sadly at the ice cream truck in front of me. Why is she looking sad though? All the other kids are happy. She could be happy. There's ice cream. She should be happy. There's ice cream right there. Here, hey, or hey. The girl jumps a little.
Look, man, you just
sorry.
You speak normally. I hate that bitch.
Didn't mean to scare you.
I didn't mean to scare you.
She tries to look at me, giving me a wide smile. Huh? Wasn't she sad just a moment ago?
Well, I didn't realize she was depressed at 6. Well, shit. You know, I'm just gonna... It's okay. I'm Sayori.
Hi, Sayori. I'm Jurg V2.
Man, we gave you a mess up like that.
I, saw you looking sad. Do you want some ice cream? That makes me happy when I'm feeling sad.
Ice cream? For me? Did you buy that for me?
Sure. My mama gave me too much money, and I would have gotten 2 ice creams for myself. But you look sad, and I don't like seeing my friends sad.
Whoa.
Well, okay. They're 6.
I
They're
know.
6. They're 6. Remember this.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Well, remember, back in the 80s...
80s is the 80s?
Well, I don't know, but, like, kids don't take much to be friends. Sarah looks at the floor. She looks kind of shy.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Now, come on. Which one do you want?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Cinna. That one with the long name.
The cinnamon?
Yeah.
Okay. Hand it over to her, taking mine from the ice cream man.
Thanks again.
That's okay. Do you want to be friends? Her eyes light up as she shows
now
me
you're
her
saying you
bright
want to be
smile.
friends, even though it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking be friends, yeah. Okay. Do you want to go by swings?
I'll race you there.
Hey, no fair.
And you didn't say when to start. Dot.
And you ice cream melted, gone. Because you just went
They
to the
probably
swings.
were eating it.
I know, eating is like run to the swings. Thank you for being my friend, V2. I'm new here, and I don't have any other friends.
No problem. You're really cool, and it's nice to make a new friend. Oh, Sayori's parents. Your turn.
Alright.
These are yours.
Ah, there you are. Fuck!
It was the mother.
That's the voice now. That's the voice. Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Hi, Mommy.
She's a tomboy.
Look, I can say a deep voice for Sayori's mom, but I can't say a deep voice for Natsuki. Wow. Hypocrite. Ah, I see you made a new friend. Who might this be, Sayori?
I love how it's just Say's mom. They didn't even give her a name.
Like your mom and dad's name, or mom and dad.
Well, actually, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, you don't just call, I don't think you call your mom like her actual name, but still. That's true of you too. You got me this cinnamon popsicle. Ah, did he now?
She was looking really sad. I thought it would cheer her up.
That's very nice of you, Derby too. Sayori, do you mind explaining to Derby too why you didn't have money for the popsicle in the first place? She already had one. Whoa.
Oh, she already had one.
Yep. Do I have to? Come on. Okay. Naughty. I was being a bit naughty earlier. Mommy told me not to eat all the candy before dinner yesterday. But I just couldn't help it. I couldn't. I needed the food. So, she said I wasn't allowed to get a popsicle today. Indeed, so she was being punished for. Punished.
Oh no, is she angry at me? I'm sorry. I didn't know that she was in trouble.
Oh, well, I'm glad you made a new friend, Sayori.
Huh? She laughed softly. Man, Sayori really looks like her.
Don't you worry, V2. You're very kind. It already looks like you two are great friends already. It's okay.
Whew. Jerk V2!
Yo, wake up!
Huh? What? With a sudden jolt of reality, I realize I'm back in the present. Given the way Sakurai is looking at me, he clearly noticed me dozing off. Oops. I'm going to assume you fell asleep because you stayed up late doing some reading about the war. Yes, sir, of course.
No, I'm just thinking about the
Excellent.
past. I'm not even tired.
Then you'll be able to answer this next question without any difficulty. Oh, fuck.
You know what? Maybe you're lucky. Maybe you'll be lucky.
I go, yeah, he got me in a trap there. Let's hope it's not too unreasonable. Can you explain to me how Great Britain got involved in the war? Oh, he should be able to answer this.
Yeah, it was like Germany.
It's because Germany went through Belgium.
And then it was like, yo, if you go through Belgium,
Belgium was neutral.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah. Okay, this one I actually know. I vaguely remember Sakurai talking about this yesterday. Luckily, I'm able to answer his question satisfactorily. After what feels like an eternity, a worry smile appears on his face. That late-night study session really paid off, it seems. Shoots me a knowing smile. I weakly grinned back. That was close. Luckily, by the time I woke up, most of the class has already passed. Just how long was I out for? Anyway, as the bell is about to ring, I figure I should finish my lesson before it rings for once. Even though I'm confident that you would rather learn about the intricacies of the war than go to lunch. As if by a stroke of fate, Sakurai's stomach rumbles, he wearily rubs his face and laughs dejectedly. Well, if that is an example of Deus Ex Machina, then I don't know what is. Smattering of laughter fills the room. Class dismissed, everyone. Everyone begins packing away their things and heading for the door, no doubt eager to refuel after the morning session. Jervy too, a word, if you will. Oh, damn. Why do I get the feeling this is to do with me falling asleep? As the last student files out, I gingerly approach Sakurai's desk. Hint of resignation in my gait.
Yep, I'm dropping out. Resignation.
Don't worry, there's no need to look so worried. You're not in trouble or anything like that. You had me scared, sir. I think every student dreads hearing those words. Can we have a word? Or can you see me after class? If it's any consolation, Juravitu, you still fear those words even after graduation. Oh, mischief at university, sir. Now, that would be telling. Anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked.
Oh, where'd you put your phone?
I just wanted to know if you were getting on in class.
We need to know the time.
It'll go off.
Pat. Yeah, I know, but like,
with the course
I don't want to be
is.
jump scared by a fucking alarm.
Oh, well, it's going pretty well, I say. History is one of my favorite subjects, and World War I is an interesting topic. Plus, your teaching style sits really well with me. And I'm sorry for falling asleep in class. I know it was a little disrespectful. I just had a late night. There's a knowing look in Sakura's eyes. He dismissively waves away my apology. Not to worry, Derby, too. I know a high school can be a trying time, especially when you have a lot going on. Besides, you answered my question correctly, so it's fair to assume you at least have some idea of what I'm talking about. Can't help but grin at him with the friendly, understanding aura he emits and emanates. Sometimes you forget he's a teacher. Although, if you could try and refrain from falling asleep again, that would be much appreciated. Although his tone remains light and friendly, there's an edge of sternness to his voice. I guess it must be pretty disheartening as a teacher if one of your students falls asleep in class. Oh yeah, of course. Won't happen again, sir. Good. Well, I just wanted to check up on you. You're doing well, so I'm satisfied. Do let me know if that changes. Be happy to assist where I can. And I shouldn't be denying you your well-earned lunch break. Thanks. Have a good one too, sir. With a nod, he dismisses me and returns to his desk.
Leave door. Bell rings again. Lunch over.
As I make my way to the courtyard, I notice Yuri sitting by herself, lost in a book. As I approach her, I pause. Should I ask her to join me? She does look a little lonely, and we're all friends, right?
Fuck! I feel like we should, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
It'll be fine, besides.
As much as I think Yuri is someone who's comfortable being by herself, I think it'll be nice to have some new company during lunch. Besides, she gets along with sayori and I. She looks really lost in thought, never without her books, is she? Hey, Yuri! She jumps slightly, eyes wide at the sudden disturbance. Oops, I forgot she startles easily.
Oh. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Okay, in like an hour, I'm gonna have you go. I've already watered the maple and all that stuff around, so I'll just have you turn off the hose in like an hour. 7:25, 7:30. Alright,
Okay.
thank you.
I said a lot.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
It's okay. I was just very much immersed in this book.
I was going to invite you to sit with sayori and I, but if you'd rather be left alone. Pensive look crosses her face. I get the feeling she isn't used to social invitations.
Me?
The one and only.
Are you sure I wouldn't want to disturb the conversation?
Don't sweat it, it's fine.
Well, you're sure.
I laugh as she packs up her things and follows me over. Leading the way, I spot sayori in the courtyard and take a seat opposite her on one of the benches. Yuri follows suit.
Hey, Yuri. How's your week been? It's been enjoyable so far. Learning a lot of interesting things. It's definitely stimulating. Although I am glad it's the weekend coming up.
Yeah, sayori and I are with you on that.
How about you two? How's your week going? It's been okay. Semester's are kinda boring though. Still trying to wrap my head around some of the stuff we're doing in math. Japanese is going well though. We've been looking at literary techniques and how they get applied to poetry. So I think I might be able to try the new stuff in my poems. Oh. Well, I look forward to seeing that, Sayori.
Yeah, same. Monica will probably appreciate it too. Speaking of which, we're having a meeting with the club after school today.
Yep. We'll be focused on what to do for Halloween, gotta skip. It'll be a lot of fun.
That's right, up your alley, huh, Yuri?
Oh, so?
Halloween is all about horror, right? And your poems typically focus on darker themes.
Yes, indeed.
She smiles dreamily. I guess a day dedicated to horror is like a dream come true for her.
There's definitely a lot of room for creativity when it comes to that genre. Horror is ever so expensive. I don't like that stuff too much. Sometimes it get really scary. big fan of beer, sayori. Face. Sorry. Didn't sound too ominous or weird, did it? No. Always admired how you stick to your interests. It's really cool to see. Don't worry about it. Well, that's reassuring to hear, I suppose.
Makes for some nice variety in the club, Yuri. Bell rings, cutting short our conversation. Well, time to get these last few hours over with. See you both in the club.
See you guys.
She cheerfully waves.
Till then. See, that didn't seem bad.
So I open the door. The familiar sight of the girls greets me. Although Monica is missing. It's a little unlike her to be late, isn't it? Then again, she was tardy with that one time during my first week at the club. Hey, everyone.
Hey. Hi.
The girls have pushed a few.
Yeah, she pushed a few, y'all.
A few desks together and sitting in a row with Sayori on the left, Yuri in the middle, and Mizuki on the right. I wearily flop next to Sayori.
Hello, Jurito. How are you the last few classes?
About as fun as the last few classes on a Friday could ever be, huh?
Well, school can be a wonderful place to learn new things. I'll admit that a weekend break is always appreciated. It's nice to have a break.
For sure. By the way, does anyone know where Monica is?
We were just talking about that. She's the one who set this meeting up, and yeah, she's late for it.
She rolls her eyes.
I bet she's playing the piano or come back from class. Or whatever her latest hobby is.
She says that the door opens and Monica comes bursting in, an apologetic look on her face.
Sorry. I'll keep this one brief, don't worry.
Sitting at a desk in front of us, she pulls out her laptop and fires it up. There's silence as the machine whirs to life, along with a slight anticipation. Unfortunately, there's still a trace of tension in the air, undoubtedly stemming from everyone's the festival. It's not particularly prominent. The club still has a laid-back, cozy aura, but there's just enough to serve as an uncomfortable reminder. I guess I was naive to think something so serious would get brushed over so soon, especially the argument between Mizuki and Monica. Nonetheless, Monica, with all of her charms as the confident leader, is quick to move things along.
Okay, everyone. So, as you guys know, Halloween's coming up. Sarah and I were talking. How's Halloween party sound? Halloween party? Didn't think you were much of a party girl, Monica. No, not that kind of party. I mean, if we had a little event here in the school.
And skip. Aww.
Yeah, we share scary stories, dress up, that sort of thing. Look, once it gets acting beyond the skip button, useless. Unless you replay it.
Well, I meant like it's gonna skip Halloween.
I
just
know.
don't remember when.
Soon. Sarah gave me that idea. Or the idea. We could all write horror-themed poems in the spirit of Halloween.
As expected, Yuri's eyes light up. Mizuki, on the other hand, doesn't look quite as convinced.
Scary poems? Meh. It's not really my kind of thing. Well, see it as an opportunity to try something new and grow as a poet. It'd definitely be interesting to see what you all come up with. See? That's the attitude to have, guys. Plus, it's been a while since I've done anything for Halloween. I was initially against that at first, but Sarah can be pretty persuasive. And I think I should be able to find some time for it, so... What do you guys think?
Halloween event, huh? Much like Monica, it's always been a long time since I've done anything.
It's awesome,
festival.
yeah.
Most of my Halloween memories come from the pranks Sarah and I would pull on each other back when we were children. Although a distant memory, I'd be lying if I said they weren't fun. Yeah, sounds cool to me. I'm in. Although we've got to tell ghost stories too. You know, go all out.
I think that's a wonderful idea. Of course you would, Yuri. Yeah, okay. I get to scare the crap out of you with my scary stories. I'm down. Yay! It'll be fun, guys. Just one question. You said we hold it here in the school. Assuming we would do it while it's dark when the school be closed.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Unless we did it at one of our houses. I don't know if we'd have the room, though. Unless you planned on, like, breaking into the school after hours.
Well...
The moment of silence. Oh, Sayori's tone of voice. Incredibly telling. No way. You honestly let Sayori talk you into that, Monica?
eventually I told Sayori I was fine with it, but I'm still on the fence about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, can we host a party at one of your places, Natsuki? No. It's a pretty good idea to bring into the school. Gotta have that rebellious teenage spirit, right? Ugh. But what if we get caught?
Hey, why are you so up in arms about this? You brought alcohol to the party, you weirdo.
Yo, she's like, yo, alright, look, she's not really into it yet, and then it's like, yo, we get in so much trouble.
More trouble if you brought alcohol. Sorry, Yuri, but I'm with Nizuki here. Wouldn't the thrill of potentially being caught add to the atmosphere? Besides, it'll probably be pretty creepy in here at night when everyone's gone home. Perfect place for this.
You know, someone like School Factory opens the door and there's 5 people in black robes. It's like
demons.
Demons? Not cultists, demons.
Demons.
See? I told you, Monica. Well, I'm just surprised at how willing you were to break to some major rules here. I always thought you were a student who would go looking for trouble. Well, once or twice wouldn't hurt anyone.
Don't let that innocent exterior fool you, Monica. Sayori can be ever so sly when she wants to be. She's got a hidden dark side, you know.
Hey! Don't overdo it. Break it up, you two. Well, now that that's been settled, we can throw out the decorations for the room. 3, 2, please. Can we carve some pumpkins?
I sigh. As long as you don't accidentally drop one on my foot again.
I'll try not to drop a pumpkin on your foot. I'll drop a knife on your foot. I'll be... Well, that's you two, sir. How about you, Natsuki? I can make some cupcakes or some cookies, you know. What else am I supposed to do? What do you like? Put some Halloween stuff on them, like spiders over there.
Yeah, gotta love spiders.
Yeah,
they taste great.
Yeah, they look awesome. You know, like frosting spider, like a fucking actual spider. What were you thinking? You bet they taste as good as they look. Yes! You're the best, Natsuki. Jeez. All it takes is a mention of cupcakes, doesn't it? Yours are so good, though. Well, I am the best. And how about you, Yuri? Based on what you contribute for the festival, am I right in assuming some sort of contribution towards the ambience or atmosphere?
Yuri closes her eyes, clearly in thought. Come to appreciate how Yuri is someone who really thinks before she speaks.
Yes, I think something like that would be ideal. I'll let you know the finer details once I settle on something, if that's alright. Of course! Well, then, on that note, I think that's everything.
She finishes typing and puts the laptop
You all know what's
down.
great? Is that, you know, MC likes Yuri, that she thinks before she speaks, and that you just don't fucking think. You just speak. I hate that. Why you gotta speak? Great for responding. Alright. Wait! We should all dress up too! As in, Halloween costumes. Yep.
Bit old for that, aren't we?
Come on! We used to have a lot of fun doing it when we were kids, so let's do it again!
She does have a point there. I guess it could be quite amusing to see what she can come up with as well.
Would we be able to come in as anything? As long as it has to do with Halloween, sure! Well, I don't really know if I have the time.
Upon seeing Sayori's face drop, she hastens to speak once more.
But I'll do my best. Yeah, I'm into it, let's go.
Looks like I'll have to get creative as well. Although at the moment, the only thing I want to do now is go home and relax. Standing up and stretching out and looking at the clock.
Anyway, I'll call the club meeting here. No pumps today, sorry. But I'm sure your Halloween pumps will make up for that. We don't get to see him again, because...
There's a general murmur of agreement as the girls stand up and pack away. Ready to go, Sayori?
Okie dokie.
Any plans for the weekend?
Well, we gotta get our Halloween stuff sorted, remember? So let's head to town and get the pumpkins and things ready.
Did we actually click skip? On Halloween. Did we set it to skip? I don't remember.
Click the fucking send button.
I don't remember us going into all this detail for it.
Yeah, wait, click the... It's... with that. We skipped it. We're skipping that, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're not on Halloween yet, we wouldn't know. So let's head to town and get the... I already said that one.
Seeing as you're lazy, I'll let you sleep in and pick up from your house instead of us meeting at mine.
Hey! I feel like I can help it, you know? that line? You're not gonna pick. I mean, not gonna pick up that line. Not gonna pick it up. All right. Anyway, let's meet at noon, okay?
Sounds good, say. See you then. Turns around and heads inside. I can almost feel my own home beckoning. It's that wonderful weekend feeling.
Fuck you.
And skip.
Skip.
Halloween skip. That was perhaps the most satisfying night's sleep I've had in a while. What time is it? Wow, it's 10:30? To me, that's super early. This is the second Saturday in a row that I've woken up before noon. Am I slowly shedding my vampiric traits? So I draw the curtains and feel the sunshine flowing through the glass. I can't help but feel really content. In fact, ever since joining the literature club, even in spite of the festival, my mood's generally been so much better than usual. Perhaps it's due to what I told the girls before we started our recitals. It's just nice to have people my own age to hang out with. But what if it's something more than that? Sayori? Even thinking about it brings that warm feeling back, although not as strong.
I wonder if it's like, is it Sayori? Then it's like in me, it's like warmth, and it's like, that can't be.
Could it be? Am I really starting to like her in that way? As if to interrupt my brain, my stomach grumbles.
Stop getting interrupted by the everything. Everything interrupts you.
Now his body's interrupting him. Guess I'll give this a muse over break.
Oh no,
breakfast.
you'll forget about breakfast. After you have breakfast, you'll forget about it.
What do I feel like having today? Cereal, toast, fried egg, sausage, bacon. So many choices. I think egg, sausage, and bacon will do for now. Much better.
He's gonna hear a knock on the
I
door.
can see why Sarah mentioned breakfast in her poem. There I go again, always thinking about her. If I were to be honest, as much as I enjoy all the girls' company, I'd be lying if I said I'd be as excited if I were to spend a day with any other girl. Maybe it's because of the history we share.
No, it ain't.
Or because Nizuki is a little too cold for my
No,
taste,
it
and
ain't.
Yuri's a little too quiet.
No, it ain't.
I don't know. Since day one, I've always been comfortable talking to Sayori, and that's never changed. I swear I read somewhere that if you can go years without talking to a friend, then when you do finally reconnect, if you're able to get along like nothing ever happened, then it's a sign of a true friendship. Or I'm just looking into this too much. Feelings. And there was me thinking that the stuff we do in math is hard to get your head around. One thing that never changes is Sayori's inability to get up on time. 5 minutes pass and I grow impatient. Fishing out my phone, I shoot her a text. It's noon, you lazy girl. We've got pumpkins to carve, remember? I bet that. Minutes tick by without a response. Sayori. At this rate, I'd probably have more of a two-way conversation with a mime. Man, how creepy must I look, just aimlessly standing outside her house. With a sigh, I open the gate and head to her house. We're really gonna have to work on her sleeping patterns. I always knew she could be a little lazy, but this is getting annoying. Sayori, it's me. Sorry I didn't want to wait outside. Are you dressed? If I strain my ears, I can faintly pick up the sounds of her voice. She's not replying to me, though. It sounds like she's talking to herself. I can't quite pick up what she's saying from this distance. Probably sleep talking,
Nope.
and knowing her sleeping,
Be quiet. Just listen.
sleep talking about food. I'm nearing the end of my patience. Okay, that was your last chance. If you're getting changed or anything, you can't be mad at me. Man, her room is a mess. And Sarah herself is tucked away in the mess of pillows, blankets, and the duvet that forms her bed. There's a swath of hair that's fallen into her mouth, and she's drooling slightly. She's curled up into a ball with her arms hugging herself. It's a strangely adorable sight, and I feel bad in having to wake her.
I can't believe she's actually sleeping.
As I draw closer, I can finally make out what she's saying, and to my dismay, it's nothing wholesome at all. It sounds more like she's softly whimpering to herself, and I can also spot glistening wet trails down her cheeks. Seeing Sarah cry is a sight I wish I'd never have to see.
Yeah. Oh.
Can't help.
That's my line. You can't help stealing my line, huh? Can't help it.
What she's talking about.
Sorry. So useless.
Oh, we made her sad when we told her to go get sleep, and like, oh fucking.
Yeah, it's like, yo, why aren't you getting up? You fucking sleepy ass.
No, not the text. Like before, we were like,
know,
you should go get sleep while I go do this.
Yeah, but really trying for everyone.
She flips over restlessly, a sob accompanying the movement.
But it's so hard, so tiring. Don't want to do anymore. No. Please. Someone. Anyone. I know. Selfish.
Sayori! Damn, this is worse than I thought it was. He needs to, like, do some
Yo, mate, like, cares about carving pumpkins no more.
shit. Her head turns slightly, almost as if she's heard me. Her eyes remain shut, so it's impossible to tell if she's awake. Sayori, it's me. Jerk V2. It's okay, I'm here.
No, I don't want to go. Didn't work last time. They said it would work.
Fresh sobs fill the room as she cries harder. Her voice breaks completely as tears drip down her face. At this point, I've had enough. A strong protective instinct within me demands that I reach out and gently clasp one of her hands with mine. With her hand in mine, I gingerly shake her awake. Sayori!
Should it be too?
And with that final mysterious utterance, her eyes flutter open, panic momentarily flashing through them. When she sees me, she visibly relaxes and sits up.
Oh. Hi, V2.
She hastily turns away and tries to discreetly wipe her face, still trying to process what I've just witnessed. Sayori, are you okay? I think you were having a nightmare.
Oh. Was I? I don't remember anything like that.
I was literally right here listening to you cry. Of course you had a nightmare. You said some really concerning stuff. She anxiously bites her lip as she replies.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to make you worried.
You seriously need to stop thinking that you were a burden. It's my job to be concerned about you. We're best friends.
You're really silly sometimes, you know that?
What's going on, Sayori? Please just talk to me. She looks ashamed as she gets herself out of bed.
Oh, God, I just realized. Totally forgot what we had planned for today. And I overslept. V2, I'm so sorry. Such an idiot.
She feels around and on instinct I reach out and pull her into a hug.
I'm getting a bit of a headache.
Clearly
I'm
this
feeling pain in my head.
takes her by surprise as she doesn't make an effort to return it, at least initially, but after a while she eventually starts to weakly hug back. As we break apart, Sayori smiles, clearly trying to put her nightmare behind her.
Thank you, V2. You always know how to make me feel better. Anyway, we have a lot to do today, right? Let's get started then.
Dude, I swear to God, if he lets this go, I'm going to punch him. Is she really going to try and ignore the elephant in the room?
What about the cow in the room?
Sayori, don't you want to talk?
No. Sorry, I just really don't want to talk about it. If that's okay.
Another glimpse of this concerning side she worked so hard to pass off. And yet, there they are again, those walls I can never get through. But...
V2? Please? It's nothing. Everyone has nightmares.
She seizes on my moment of silence.
Anyway, can you just give me a moment to get dressed? Then we can start getting spooky.
Okay. So this is what he's gonna have a problem with. Getting her to admit it and getting through to her. With a sigh of resignation, I leave and close the door behind
I
me.
mean, it's not like he didn't try, it's just she wouldn't let him. We get some pumpkins for the supermarket. You got a knife at home, right?
Yeah.
So, what kind of things should we carve them into? Or into them? Bats, skulls, all those cheesy Halloween things, right?
It's tempting to not answer. Give Sayori a taste of her own medicine. I don't think she's aware of just how frustrating this is. But then again, do I really want this to ruin the day? Sayori is clearly trying to put it past us. As much as I want to know what's going on, she's really not in any mood to divulge. And bringing it up now would probably ruin the mood and day for both of us. Besides, I can't really stay angry at her. Generally bubbly persona is so infectious. Only someone without a heart could be immune to it. I begrudgingly smile. Or spiders.
Yeah, how much you're terrified of them.
Oh, come on. Like you are any better.
I am. Okay, maybe with the big ones.
Even though the Halloween isn't as largely celebrated here, at least compared to Western countries, shops have still made it
like
decorative
that thing in the
effort.
bottom corner. I still fucking hate it. Why?
All the cheesy cliche Halloween decorations can be seen both on the exterior and interior of the shop. Luckily for us, all of the pumpkins are right at the front. Wow, these are huge.
which means we have more space to make some awesome decorations. Don't you think?
Her eyes meet mine, the cheerful enthusiasm still bouncing around in them. Yeah, good thinking. Let's get these 3.
Oh, do you mind if I grab some food for later?
Yeah, sure. What were you thinking?
Pizza.
Not exactly the healthiest of choices, is it?
Hey, I don't see you chomping on salad, you know?
Can't dispute that, haha. But in all seriousness, Sayori, maybe you should try something that isn't just junk food. I worry about you sometimes, you know?
I know. You don't need to, though. I'll make more of an effort soon. I promise.
Alright, fine. Pizza it is. But only if I get a slice. Or 2.
Deal.
In an attempt to display my masculine bravado, I volunteered to carry all 3 of the pumpkins.
You're stupid.
In hindsight, given how much my arms are screaming at me, I immediately regret this decision.
Can't believe you didn't let me carry any of them. You're so silly sometimes.
Oof, it's no sweat, Sayori. No sweat at all. Don't drop them, don't drop them, don't drop them. What?
The pumpkin is shaped like your head.
Swear to God, I will throw one of these at you.
You wouldn't dare. Besides, I don't think you'd be able to lift it high enough.
I hate how true that is.
Sayori 1, Sayori 2, 0.
That's so unfair. You're taking advantage of the poor situation I'm in.
Not true. If I recall correctly, you're the one who insisted carrying all of these.
He adopts a comedic, super low male voice.
It's okay, Sayori. I'm a big, strong guy. I can handle all of these pumpkins.
Okay, firstly, I do not sound like that. Right. An innocent smirk is my only response, which turns into indignation as I blow a puff of air into her face. It's the little victories in life.
Spit acid in her face like a yap. So, what shape should we go with first?
Let's just keep it simple
Yo,
for
I know
now.
what's great is that like after in the morning or whatnot, it just goes to her room. It's like I feel like a burden, and then he doesn't let her carry any of the pumpkins.
Yeah, I love how he overheard that and was like,
Yeah, no, I'm carrying it all. Look at me. I'm a man.
We can just go with the generic jack-o'-lantern face. I pull up a reference photo on my phone.
Gotta stay by scooping up the ins. Oh, we gotta start by scooping out the insides, right? Or though, fucking. So let's cut a hole in the top.
With a look of steadfast determination, she slices away at the top of the pumpkin, exposing the contents within. She looks really cute with that look on her face. Her nose is scrunched up and she's focused intently on her task.
Wait, what am I thinking about?
And the best part is she's so oblivious to how endearing she really is.
Come on. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty.
Okay. Oh man, it feels so cold and sticky. Slow but steady work as we scoop out the inside. I do my best not to focus on how soft her hands and arms feel as they brush against mine. Are they
There.
working on the same pumpkin?
Yeah.
Dude, depending on the hole, that's not a lot of room to work
I'm
with.
not sure if they're both like scooping out at the same time or if like I don't know, man. It's getting weird. I already said there, I think. Now my hands are sticky. They're all sticky.
Yeah, mine too. Say, do you want a new hairstyle?
Oh.
I grin and reach forward, aiming for Sayori's head.
What? Don't even think about it.
Okay, I won't. I hold my hands up as I assign a piece. Sayori remains backed up away from me, a suspicious look on her face.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As she lets her guard down and comes closer, I dart forward and boop her on the nose, leaving an orange smear.
Hey, meanie. Going to get you for that.
Only if you can actually catch me. I laugh and dart away from her strike. Sayori has never been particularly coordinated, so it's pretty easy to dodge her clumsy attempts. As she comes in for another swipe, I catch her wrists in my hands. She's squirming and wriggling, doing her best to escape my grip. Fortunately, due to the slipperiness of the pumpkin coating on both of our hands, my grip isn't as strong as I'd like. She manages to twist her hand free and lands a respectable orange smear on my cheek.
Aha! I told you.
Her victory is short-lived as I manage to return the favor down her neck.
Oh, okay. A truce. For real this time.
No tricks?
No. We still have to carve the pumpkins.
Okay, fair enough. After we wash our hands, Sayori takes out a pen and starts to trace a face
I
onto
feel
the
like there's
pumpkin.
more hands than just washing. You gotta wash the neck as well.
I'm looking through the cupboards, trying to find a knife that's big enough. This one will do.
How's this?
I wander over to the left of Sayori. This is unfair. How's that How is it that a girl who was late to wake up and get ready still smells really good? A faraway, detached part of me vaguely remembers something my biology teacher was saying about pheromones.
Well,
Yeah, it smells great. Fuck. He said that out loud.
smells? Huh? What?
Oh damn, did I say smell instead of look? Guess I'm a little hungry, huh? Yeah, that's
It's
perfect.
like, alright, good job playing
Good
it
save,
off.
bro, yeah.
Good job,
I'll
yeah.
start carving it.
And that's what we're stopping.
There.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, that's my line.
Oh,
You gonna
oops.
stop? You gonna stop?
Oh.
Fucking,
Fucking
that
hilarious.
was like the one time he played it off well.
Well,
Maybe not the one time, but like he played it off. Good.
if you can't play it off well like that, then you're an idiot.
What do you mean? You're gonna be like spooked if you accidentally said that. What would you do?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay, bye y'all.
Be